Refresh.
Yep.
Oh, there's my icons.
All right, it should be. Yeah, I'm sitting here.
Oh, there's Betsy.
All
I
right,
can
it
see her
should
better
be,
now.
All right.
Heard some audio there.
Good enough.
You hear
Good
me
enough.
all right, Bessie?
Yep. Here you go. Good morning.
All right.
Good morning, all. Good morning.
Good
Happy
morning.
Father's Day to everybody out there.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
Let's see. I forgot to hit the go live button. Almost forgot. Now that means we should probably get around to saying howdy to everybody. Say howdy to everybody, babe.
Hi, everybody. You got Jim,
Howdy.
Daniel, Nay, Telemachus, Bob, Damien, and obviously a Vern.
Vern. Yep. Graybeard. I saw a Graybeard on there.
And
That's
a Ray
me.
and a DW.
I started growing my beard. Well, actually, I just
Got
stopped.
Greg's on here. Greg Warren's on here. Thank you guys so much for being on here. Newt Pond Skipper. Very cool. Very cool. Mr. JTS 1000. Howdy from Oklahoma, from Germany. Hello from Germany.
Right
Hello. Bob's on here. How nice. Thank you guys so much. So, hey everybody, this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and I am with the world's most dangerous Bessie. Let's just get this going. So, this is a live game of Pulp Alley. Beak, feathers, and everything, all just tossed in there. There's no editing. This is raw and uncut.
Okay.
Today we have, we're playing Scenario of the Month number 27 out of the Scenario of the Month series. This goes back to March of 2020. How awesome is that? So, yeah. Scenario of the Month number 27, and I believe it was called The Bounty. And it has to do with trying to track down an outlaw and whoop him and turn him in for the bounty. In this case, the story goes that the bandits robbed a train. They got away with a valuable artifact, and now two teams have come in to find him. We have the Dundies over here, and we have Project Golgo.
Is yours changing on your camera?
I don't understand what
you're
asking.
Can you look at your screen?
Can I look? Yeah, my screen's changing as I move it around.
Okay. Maybe unplug it and plug it back in.
Okay. Should you go to a different camera?
Sure, I can.
You think you want to broadcast black?
We're in mourning. Okay.
Okay.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So again, over here we have the Dundee Scholars coming in over here through the arch, calling it Marrakesh for some reason. I just felt like it would go into Marrakesh today. And then we have Project Golgo, the Deadly Assassins over here. So they have a plot point that it actually, during drawing of the cards, Vern drew one of the new cards called Nudge, and moved the plot point 1 inch closer to him. So now, what is it, baby?
It's still freezing.
Okay, so get off of that camera. So it's probably the cord. Yeah. I'm gonna.
All right. Yeah.
Close the app.
I'm seeing the usual with Bessie there, which is great.
Put up a different. Give him an overhead or something.
Ooh.
We've been having problems with this cord. I don't know why you haven't replaced it yet.
Well, you can only do one thing at a time.
Yep.
Okay, let's try it again.
So maybe don't move it too much.
You don't move it too much, lady.
You're the one
I have to move it. Okay. So over here we have the Deadly Assassins. Let's see. And then on turn number 1, he drew Nudge. And what that means is that he got to move a NPC, plot point, or bystander X inches in any direction. Since there were no bystanders or NPCs in play, he moved an uncontrolled plot point. He moved it 1 inch towards him, and he is now in range to do it on turn number 1.
Right.
Fantastic.
That was a draw immediately card.
Very cool.
Yeah,
That's
and
really
if
nice.
Dave,
I
you
like
want to
that.
explain your little chicken scratches
Oh,
that you have on
yeah,
the card.
yeah. So this is not the final version of the card. That's why it's got pin on there, where I've marked the changes that Bessie and I made basically at the last minute to some of the cards. So on the final version of the card will look different than this. This is not what the final version looks like. It won't actually have pin scratches on it. But there are about five or six cards that will have pin scratchings on them as they come up.
Yeah, that's
All right.
cool seeing the work in progress that you guys are doing.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Scenario 27 out of the Scenario of the Month series, we have Project Galgo and Dundee Scholars. Dundee Scholars are starting off as the director on turn number 1. I really don't see a whole lot of reason not to just let you activate first, so I'm going to say Project Galgo, activate a character.
We'll have Galgo herself go over to the plot point.
Let me see if I have any cards I want to play when she activates.
I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it. Okay. So she is now within 6 inches, so she moves up to the plot point. Are you going to attempt that plot point?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
All right, ready?
Go
What-
ahead.
Bessie,
What was the first?
yeah. Sorry.
No, go.
Yeah, keep track of the cards for me because I don't have those cards in front of me. So just
Okay.
remind me of what's useful.
right.
You have a clear shot, a stunned, and an off balance is what's
Okay.
in your hand.
Yeah. Okay.
One with might.
One with might. Galgo has 2 die 2 in might. I
That's
don't know
so
if she's going to be able to
true.
get that. 2 die 6. She needs to get one of these. Oh, I got the
Yep.
wrong cup on the cup.
You do.
Oops. Oopsie daisy.
He has to switch out for his loaded dice cup.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
this is
what
the
I
this is
did.
the
Yeah,
one I have
yeah.
the loaded dice in. Okay. Here, I use the loaded dice. There you go, my love. So you can get 1 success on 2 dice.
She can do it.
And you do
Yeah.
indeed. So you got past the peril. Now we're going to move on to the plot point challenge. It is 2 with might. Oh, dearie, dear,
Oh,
oh
my.
dear.
Nothing?
Do you have anything that can
2
help
with
out?
might. I see nothing that will help you.
Oh my. Go for it, Bessie. You got it.
Got 1.
Got one.
Oh,
All right.
All right, to start.
It counts as a long action, boys and girls. So we're going to put a button on there to help him remember that he can do that as a long action. I
Yeah.
bet you have at least one other character. You do have one other character that was also within 6 inches.
Yeah.
I don't know if she can do it or not, but it is.
It's worth it. It's worth a try.
Okay. Summer here
Okay.
is also within range to get there. Of course, she only has 1 dice in might, but she could get it. A 6-inch
happen.
move will get her in contact with the plot point,
So
and
peril.
now she'll have to take a peril.
Ready?
Yep.
1 with finesse or cunning.
Well, finesse
No.
is actually her good stat. She has
Yeah.
3 die 6 in finesse.
Go for it.
She only needs 1 to get past the peril. She does indeed.
Woo!
Now, 1 dice will finish that plot point if you get 1 success.
Okay.
You got it.
No.
She does
dang.
not.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay. So that was all of the characters that would have range this turn. The others are still slightly out of range. I'm going to ask you to continue activating characters.
Okay. Those 2 figures on the left, if you could have them go around towards the side of that building to their left.
Off around this way.
Yeah. Actually, no, you could, well, in some ways you could have them go right through the doorway there. And
You could
stick
go
their-
right through the doorway.
Yeah. Or I was thinking of the doorway straight. No, let's do my original set around the corner by the pig.
By the pig. Okay.
Past-
And how far are you
past-
wanting to go?
12 inches past the pig.
Okay. All right.
Or
12
where
inches
they have
past
cover.
the pig. I
They
get
can
you
almost go to that- they can go
maybe
to that
over
wall,
to the
couldn't
box. Over to the box.
Yeah.
Stop at the box. Okay.
Yep.
So she stops at the box, and I guess Spring stops at the box too. And I'm going to continue asking you to activate.
All right.
So you
So we got one
have
more.
Autumn.
So let's have Autumn go
Maybe
up.
over here by this building, on the corner of this building here.
Let's have her go by the corner of the box where the plot point is.
Okay.
So she has
All right.
cover.
So she can run, do a somersault.
Yep.
Parkour. And she lands over there by the box. Okay. So there they are. There they are. Okay. And then I'll start activating the Dundee Scholars now that I conveniently know where you are located. All right. For the random events, Vern rolled and got an extra card.
Nice.
Rolled. Let's see. So you have that off balance card in your hand, and that is played when I activate a character. So I'm gonna ask you frequently if you're gonna play a card. What that does is it gives me a minus. Either I have to discard a random card, or it gives me a -1 to brawl. I'm sorry, to brawl, shoot, and dodge.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hang on to that for just a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna activate Lady Elaine, and she's going to. I wonder, does Winter have any shooting skill at all? Maybe I ought to throw some shooting her way. She doesn't have any shooting at all. Well, I'm gonna run with Lady Elaine, and she's gonna run up here and get over here to the plot point.
Yeah, Spring is the only one, along with Gogo, that has shooting.
Yeah. And gosh, I don't really see a reason not to shoot at you. I ran, so I'm going to have a -1, so I get to roll 1 dice.
Oh, boy.
I get to roll 1 dice, and you have a dodge skill of 3 dice 6.
And cover, right?
Yeah, and he's in cover, sure.
Who are you shooting
at? Winter.
But
okay.
he missed.
Okay.
So.
All right. So now I'm going to activate my monkey. Would you like to play a card?
No.
Okay. Monkey is going to run 12 inches over Millie. She's going to just get up here by the wheel here of this car.
Okay.
Something like that.
And just hang out?
Yep. I'm going to activate Lucky Dundee. So for my random event, I rolled that I got in hiding. So he's actually starting in hiding.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Vern, would you like to play a card when I activate?
Not at the moment.
Okay. So I'm going to move my 3 inches and remain in hiding. It's going to put me up to the corner of this building. And then I'll shoot at Winter as well.
Why are you shooting my girl?
Well, she's just standing there.
Yeah.
We're lurking. There's a difference.
Oh, she's a working girl, all right.
I said lurking, not working.
So Mr. Dundee comes around the corner there and hiding. He spots one of the deadly assassins and opens up.
Okay.
He normally rolls 3 die 10, and first what we do is we see if he can ambush her.
Yep.
So I'll use my finesse of 3 die 8 since I'm in hiding, and you will use your cunning to try and spot me. So I've got to roll more successes than you do. I rolled 2 successes. You cannot roll more than that, or can't roll 2 successes, so the ambush attack will happen automatically. He'll roll 3 die 10. Maybe I'll use my steady aim here. It seems overkill. So I'll just take my 3 shots. This is an unopposed attack because it's an ambush. 2 hits, so she'll automatically have to roll a 2 dice health check. My darling, if you'd like to roll that. She passes it and remains on her feet. She would have also, and now I am no longer hidden.
Well.
And that will end the turn. All of the characters have activated. We have no ready characters in play. That ends the turn.
Okay.
This is an 8-turn scenario. I'll draw a
Right.
card.
I'm not used to this stack being so far.
I know, isn't that lovely? It's huge.
It's huge.
It's huge.
Vern got extra effort.
Okay,
Okay.
this is another new card. What extra effort does is when X is drawn, you can add an additional X to the total. So, yeah,
Okay.
I think that seems pretty self-explanatory. Whenever
whatever
X
I'm
is
doing,
drawn, you can increase it by another X.
Okay.
All right. So as we start turn number 2, I think I'm going to go ahead and ask you to activate.
Okay. Is
All right.
going to try it again?
What are you going to do,
Yes.
Vern? I'm asking you to activate. Who's activating over here?
We're having Gogo.
Golgo activates.
All right. Her peril
Let me
is.
look and see if I have any cards to play.
You don't have nothing for her.
I got nothing for her. Okay.
1 with might. Man.
1 with might. That's 2
Ooh,
dice 6.
Did you shuffle these?
Yeah.
And is that the one where I could use the X?
No.
No.
It's not an X. It's a no. It's when it says X on the card, so that's not an X. No.
Gotcha. All right.
I got it.
So you made it past the peril, so now you need 1 more to complete the plot point.
Yes.
And the plot point is completed. So now what we're going to do is draw one of these random cards.
All right. Which one is it?
Have fun at breakfast, Sean. The lady.
The lady is drawn.
You become the director when you earn this reward.
All right.
So when an NPC activates, you may discard to make them encounter a random peril. That's
When an
fun.
NPC activates, you can discard a card to make them encounter a random peril.
All right. I have the card here in front of me.
Now this is no drop, so
Okay.
Oh, I guess we can
Got
get
it.
that card out of there.
Yep.
Now what are we gonna do?
Okay. So the other thing that happens is that you get to put another plot point out.
All right. And where do we put that? Do you recall?
You put it. It can be anywhere on the table that is over 6 inches from all of your characters.
Okay. So if we could.
Maybe over here by the church. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking.
Or I think you have to keep it over 6 inches from the edge of the table as well. Let's double check.
I was thinking back kind of in the corner where I started from, but maybe by the church.
And the sides of the table.
Can't be within 6 inches of the sides of the table. Okay, so let me see if I can find a spot back that way. I bet you I can. I bet you we can get it back there.
I bet we can.
Yep. So it's got to be over 6 inches from the sides.
We're at.
Okay,
Over
and over 6 inches from all of your characters. So I can put it back there. Look at that. Right there. Does that work?
I think so. Yeah.
Put it a little bit closer to you. Maybe this way a little bit.
Bessie, do I have a card to expend that could make Gogo hidden?
Expend, yes. Let's see. You have a clear shot, a stunned, an off balance, and an extra effort.
How many X's are going to be drawn in this?
I don't know. I don't think that they're not placed by X.
They're not placed by X.
Honestly,
if it was me, I don't see a lot of X's being drawn, so I'd probably throw the extra effort.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, and put Golgo into hiding. So
yeah.
She is now hidden. At the end of her turn, she has the ability called Fade. At the end of her activation, as long as she's not engaged, she can go into hiding.
So Vern, you are the director now.
Yes.
So you could
you continue
make
activating
Dave go,
or make me go.
See what he's going to do, or try and go.
What do you think you want to do?
So there's no plot point near me except for the one we just moved, right?
That's exactly
Correct.
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and move Um, my two that are by Golgo.
Mm-hmm. Towards the plot point, or what are you thinking?
Um, actually, just shuffle. Let's see. Yeah, have them go around the corner so they're in cover from any shooting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Back
Towards
towards
the
the plot point. Yeah.
correct.
All right. So Summer here comes around to this door. Do you want to activate Autumn? She'll come back to here. She's within 6 inches of the plot point if she has to go for it.
Yeah.
And then Galgo already activated. So you still have characters that have not activated, or you can make me go. You have two characters
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. If you want to go ahead and do one of yours.
Okay. I think I might do Lady Elaine.
She gonna go for a plot point?
I think so.
All right.
I think I'm gonna
Let's go
try
ahead
for.
and use the that one card on her.
Okay, off balance. That will
Yeah.
give me a minus. It'll either make me discard a card, or it'll give me a minus on brawl, shoot, and dodge.
Correct.
Do you want to lose a card?
Which effect do you want to give Lady Elaine?
Oh, in that case, let's save it.
Okay.
Now that I see the card, yeah. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, for plot points.
Yeah.
All right. So she
All right.
will
Ready for your peril?
attempt the plot point.
1 with cunning.
Okay. She only has 4 die 8 in cunning.
I think she has 4 die 2.
4 die 2. She only has 4 die 2 in cunning. 4 die 2. 4 die 8. Got to get one of these. Okay, I'll take a card.
1. Whew. Dave got Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'll do the plot point.
1 with Might, Finesse, or Cunning.
1 with Might, Finesse, or Cunning, so I'll be doing Cunning again. 4 die 8. Completed.
Barely. Both
Good thing I got
times.
4 dice. Good thing I got 4 dice. So it
Blue
is
card.
passed. I'll take a card.
Oh, that's right. He got Leg Wound.
Leg wound.
With pin marks.
Leg wound is one that, well, I guess we can set it right here.
Mhm.
Leg wound is one of the new cards. So leg wound has been changed from what it says here. It says after a character fails a health check. So you can actually play this on any character. That means it could be used during co-op or even on one of your own characters. And the reason is because what it allows you to do is move that character X inches in any direction, or they suffer a -1 penalty. So you wouldn't want to do the -1 penalty to a friend or to your own character, but you
If you're friends.
but you might want to actually move your own character when they fail a health check. That's something that you might want to do.
Yeah.
So it was broadened the scope of it. One of the things we really tried to do with these new cards is to make sure that they were as playable as we could make them, and still make them really cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's the card that I added to my hand.
And now.
Oh, shuffle that up.
And now the plot point.
Yep. Now the plot point is this one here. This one here. It says the kid. So I found the kid.
Okay.
So when an NPC activates, you may discard to prevent them from moving over 3 inches. So
Oh, that's nice.
that is attached to Lady Elaine. That'll give me the director.
Oh, on turn number 2.
Yeah.
How do we decide when they come?
When the trap card is drawn.
Oh, okay.
When this card is drawn.
Okay.
That's when they appear. So the kid is now in play.
Do you get to pick where he goes?
Oh, I need to place a new plot point. No, the
Oh, they just go for you. They're not actually people.
Yeah,
Okay, you're right.
Nothing's really happened yet, babe. Let's see.
So 6 inches from the edge and 6 inches from you.
So I guess I could put it back towards me, but I think I'm. If I did that, it would be way back here. Over 6 inches from me. I'm not sure that I can get it back here. It might be too close to the edge.
Yeah.
No?
From Dundee.
That's good both ways. I don't know if that's really where I want to put it. I might stick it around over here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do instead.
Get a little closer to Lady Lang.
Yeah. So over 6 inches from her. So I'm going to put it around the corner over here. See, are you on high camera?
I was, but
Okay.
your head was in the
All
way.
right. Yeah. Thank you, dear. All right. So it's going to be right around the corner over here.
Your noggin.
Yeah. My enormous red head.
Huge.
Huge.
All right, you got Millie, and that makes you the director, right?
Yep, that makes
Okay.
you the director. I'm going to go ahead.
So he still has 2.
You still have 2 characters to activate, so I'm going to ask you to activate a character. Go ahead and activate a character for me.
Okay. I'll have my 2 duck around. Well, I'll start with one, but the plan is to have them both duck out of sight so that so and so can't shoot at them.
Okay. So just around the wall. So we'll say summer activate, or that's winter. Winter activates as she comes over here by the pig. Gets her back around away from the pig. Might as well get her where she was within 6 inches of getting the plot point in case for some reason she had to help out with that.
Yeah.
And then spring, the same thing. Have her step back around the
So
corner.
spring is the one that can shoot, right?
Yes, she can.
Yeah.
She's
So
got,
let's leave her. Let's leave her in cover, but still able to.
Okay.
And
So
have
she's
her
got
take
3.
a shot at Dundee.
All right. So 3 dice 6 at Lucky Dundee. 3 dice.
And Lucky
6.
is not in hiding.
Lucky is not in hiding. I guess I'm going to go ahead and...
Is he in cover?
Yeah, I'm in cover.
Yeah, he's got cover.
They're both in cover.
Is the clear shot?
Is this the time when I can play that card and have him drop a shoot?
No, that's when he activates.
Right. Okay.
Steady aim.
Disarm, steady aim. Steady aim, maybe. Gosh, I guess I'll go ahead and shoot back at you. Yeah.
I got a 6.
You got a 6. Lucky Dundee. I'll hold on to my steady aim.
Okay.
I got 2 5s, so how do you want to play
block
it?
one and take one?
I'll go ahead and block one.
Okay.
Okay, so he takes 1 hit. Or she does, spring. And you're in cover, so we'll see if that helps.
Ooh,
It will help, hopefully. Spring passes the cover save.
All right, good
cover
deal.
saves. So I'm gonna. Oh, that was
all.
That was your last character.
Yep.
Okay. So I still have Millie and
Dundee.
the Beans. Millie and the Beans.
Ah, that's a good show.
Oh man.
You know they did a record off that.
I know. Yeah. Beans was quite the singer. Had a wonderful singing career after that show.
He can also tap dance.
That's what I heard.
Little fun
That's
fact.
what I heard.
You gonna run over or?
Millie will run to the corner.
Okay, what's Dundee gonna do?
Dundee will...
Well, let's put the -1 shoot on him.
Okay. All right. So he has minus for this activation.
So it's off
I
balance.
have -1 to all of my shooting, or all my combat skills. I have a -1 to shoot, brawl, and dodge.
Are you gonna...
I think I'll just run away.
Okay.
I think I'll head towards the plot point.
That's Beans for you.
I need to get closer to the...
That's true. You
the
put your
plot
plot point
point.
all the way over there. So
I did. Now I gotta go try and find it. So I guess I'm gonna move to the corner of this. I'll move to the corner of the truck there. See him poking out a little bit right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in range to spot Golgo. And I really can't see anything else, so I guess that's...
End of the turn?
I'm going to keep moving, I think. Yeah, I'm going to get over here by these barrels. Lurking by the barrels. Let's go ahead and run a little bit further, yeah. Okay. Let's get over there by the barrels. Okay. And that will end the turn. I'll stop there. So we're trying to find El Indio, who is a train robber here in Marrakesh, hiding out in Marrakesh. He's a leader level character. It's basically a full league, just about. It has a sidekick and 3 allies as well. That when we draw the trap card, that's when we will have him. So right now, this part of the scenario is really about investigating. We're trying to figure out where Indio is located. And that's what we're going around and talking to locals. That ends the turn. We're going to go ahead and pull a bullet.
Okay. Bullet is pulled. Cards. You're the director, right?
Yep.
Okay. Dave got uncanny.
Uncanny.
Okay.
Vern, you got a distraction.
Distraction.
Oh, that'd be good for the plot points.
Yep.
Yeah.
Vern, I guess I'm going to ask you to activate a character first.
Point that we just set.
What do you say?
Is Gogo near enough to do that one?
She is not. She had to have been over 6 inches away, so she is not within 6 inches of it.
Okay, so let's have.
She can go stand on it.
She could run over there, or she could do something else.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start with one of the girls that's nearest.
Okay. All right. So let's look at who is capable of doing it. So Summer here can do a plot point. She's got 3 dice 6 in finesse. Yeah. So if she had to, if she got lucky and got a finesse on it, then that wouldn't be bad.
Let's give that a try.
Winter has dice 6 and everything. The other two, yeah, the others really have dice 6 and everything else.
All right.
Yeah, she's your other, hopefully, plot point getter. Now, move her, I guess, to the far side. I don't know. I think that's what I would do. And attempt the plot point, so she gets a peril.
2 with cunning or might. Ooh.
Okay, that slipped right through finesse. So now your choice is you only have one dice in both of those.
So dodge it.
So you're going to have to try to dodge it, but she has 3 die 8 in dodge.
Okay.
Right.
3 die 8 in dodge. So you got to get 2 of these.
Got him.
Okay, she got the 2 she needed, so she passed the peril. She was not injured, but it does enter activation, and I'm going to ask you to activate another character.
Let's have
something
the other one that was near the corner.
Autumn.
Okay, I need to pencil in the names of these girls by their picture.
Autumn has the I guess we'd call it red hair.
So the one we just moved was...
That's Summer.
Summer? Oh, okay.
Here, this is Summer.
And then the other one that was near Summer?
That's Autumn over here with the red hair.
Okay. Let's have her come and give it a shot.
All right. So she moves up to the plot point. The peril is...
3 with might, finesse, or cunning.
Okay, that's not good. That's not good.
What's her dodge?
She has, this is Autumn. She has 4 die 8 in dodge.
Well, that's helpful.
4 die 8 in dodge.
Oh.
She did not get it. Let's double check and make sure there's not a card.
But not 3.
Nope. No, not enough, so she'll take 3 hits.
Yep.
Is she a D8 or?
She's D6s. So Golgo's assassins are built with the companions.
Right.
So she is.
Ooh, 1, 2, and 3. Look at that. Down.
So they're built with the companions rule. So all of her. They're ally level, but they all have an extra ability, and they also all have one of their dice shifted up. So that's why, although they are allies, they have D8s in some of their skill. Each of them have a D8 in a skill. But that's enough to put Autumn down. So whatever is over there, it is dangerous. Look out. Something bad is going on in the back alleys of Marrakesh. And then I will ask you to activate another character. You still have 3 characters. You have Winter, Spring, and Project Golgo.
And so the one with the stick there,
The one with the
let's
stick
go
is
ahead.
winter.
Oh,
Yep.
my friend went down. Let's go and try the plot point.
Oh, good, good. I can do that. Well, I can do at
I
least.
can do
I can
that.
do that. How are they
So
gonna
that's
know?
Get
winter,
out of
right?
here, girl.
This is
Yeah.
winter. Winter
Yeah.
has
One
a
with
stick.
cunning.
One with cunning, so she has 1 dice. Now, you do have a dodge of 3 dice 6. So do you want to roll your 1 dice for
However,
cunning?
I feel like that's probably the best option
I don't know.
to actually get there.
Well, right,
When
as
it's a
far as
one.
yeah, it's a
When it's a
1.
one.
Right, you got a 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, with Bessie rolling, I'm in good hands. Go for it.
Okay, all right, let's see it. Let's see it. On Father's Day, she wouldn't disappoint you on Father's Day. All she has to do is get a 4 or better. And she does indeed.
Yes.
Anything for Vern.
All right,
That's
so you got
right.
past the peril, and now it is the plot
Oh.
point. So the plot point shall be revealed.
Mm-hmm.
And it is 2 with finesse or cunning. All right, so you won't be able to pass it right
But I can
now,
start
but
it.
you can hopefully get a point on it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see
ready?
it. No.
But it is
not.
revealed.
It is revealed. That is the plot point now.
Okay.
This
She did
card,
the best she could, to be
this
honest.
one has quite a bit of scratching on it. Just ignore that part, however. It is the plot point. Okay.
Okay.
So we still have Golgo.
You still have
oh,
spring.
and spring.
You still have spring, and spring is not near enough to try it.
Not near enough, yeah. Does
I don't know what
Spring
she
have
wants to
anybody
do.
that she can see to shoot at?
You know what? I think she could see Lady Elaine over there. I think she can see
Okay.
Yeah,
her.
that was gonna be my guess.
You can see her over there. You're right here. Lady Elaine's right over there by the truck.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. So to
Give it a
speak.
shot. Okay. So
Yeah.
spring, you normally roll 3 dice 6 to shoot. I think I'm gonna dodge. I'm gonna try and dodge you.
Okay.
So I got 4 die 8 to try and dodge your 3 die 6. You got a 6.
Can't dodge that 6, pal.
I know.
Ooh.
You're not getting that. I don't even know why you're trying.
Did not dodge
Didn't.
it, so I'll take my hit and passed it. I really wanted to pass that so I could get my inch of movement. I could have gotten my plot point this turn. Dang it.
Oh, good job.
I really wanted to pass that one. So you've activated
Yeah,
everybody,
I got you.
and now it is the Dundee's
Golgo
turn.
didn't go yet.
Oh, go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to make you activate your last character.
Okay.
She's gonna run over and.
What do you think you want to do here?
Well, let's see. We have a line of sight to Dundee, right?
You do have a line of sight to Dundee. Yeah, that would be your nearest target.
But then I will no longer be hidden.
No, you will not.
And
be hidden.
further away from your plot point.
You could
Right.
try. I wonder if
Well,
you
I
could,
mean, I guess
wonder
it's
if I
yeah.
could get you closer.
Yeah, let's scoot
No.
around the corner so we're closer to the plot point. Actually, just go put it right on them. Right.
Okay.
On it. Or
All right.
yeah, run to it.
Okay. That will take you out of hiding, and you are now on your plot point.
Oh, if I ran, I'm out of hiding?
Yes. Yeah, but
Okay,
I mean, you're
no.
behind the building. Nobody's going to be.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dude,
No worries.
you could move 3 inches towards it and remain in hiding.
Let's do
I
that.
don't know if. Okay. Let me double check all your cards or your abilities. Yeah. Okay. So you could move 3 inches towards it, so you'll just be about 4 inches away,
Sounds good.
and you'll still be in hiding. Let's see. Yeah. All right. So she's gonna start lurking down through. So I still have all my characters, don't I? None of my
Right.
characters have activated. Okay. Doggone it, Lady Elaine's too far. She's over 6 inches
I
because
know.
she just got that plot point. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and move her 6 inches towards it.
Okay.
So Bessie, do I
Maybe.
have any cards that might be helpful?
You have a distraction, a stunned, and a clear shot. So your distraction could be played, but
I'd probably play it on maybe Millie or something. Somebody that's actually going to be able to touch that plot point.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
And
because
do it.
Elaine isn't gonna
Because
touch
she's
the
too
plot
far
point.
away. So.
Right.
Yeah. I guess I should actually start with somebody else. Yeah, I should start with somebody else.
Millie better have plot points, or is Dundee?
I'm not gonna have any shots. I have nobody to shoot
Nope.
at over
You got
there.
Oh,
nothing.
poor baby.
I know. It's like they're like all the way back in that alley.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, gold goes past the.
What
While
turn
he's
is
doing
this?
that, Bessie, roll a d8 and see where the cat goes.
Let's see it. 4.
Oh, it leaps over here, jumps down on the truck like that.
Okay.
Uh,
What you gonna do, pal?
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and activate Millie.
You gonna play your distraction?
Do you want to play the distraction on Millie?
Because he can't
No.
throw it on Dundee, right? Or can he?
Oh, no, you're right.
Not play for it. Yeah, you can't play it on Dundee.
I'll put it on Millie.
Okay, so she's gonna have a
actually,
minus.
I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna hang on to it. Never mind.
Okay. All right.
No,
All right.
Sorry.
She'll have a
No,
minus
you're
1
fine.
to her might, finesse, and oh, she will not have a minus 1. Okay. So I
Ready
guess
for your
Millie
barrel?
is gonna move an inch or so. Nah, she'll stay at the corner. She'll stand there at the corner. And I'm gonna try the plot point.
1 with my
could
finesse or
happen.
cunning.
One with might, finesse, or cunning. I could do that. I've got 3
also have
dice in
And uncanny if you have to.
8 in finesse. I'm gonna play. I could discard a card.
You only need 1.
I only need 1.
And you have your uncanny.
And I have my uncanny. Okay, we'll just go with it. I only need 1. Got it. Okay, so I'm past the peril. So
Ready
now
for
the
your-
plot point.
1 with finesse or cunning.
Okay, 3 die 8
And
again.
you're uncanny. You're good.
Okay, got my 3 die 8. I'm gonna play Lucky Break and draw 2 cards.
Okay. First one was out of ammo. Second one was sidestep.
Okay. Okay.
You're rolling.
I'm rolling 4 die 8. Sorry, 3 die 8. And I got it. The one I needed. Okay. So now I'm going to draw one of the blue cards. One of the rewards. What I want to try to avoid at this point, I don't know. The trap could be sprung here. The part of this scenario is that you have to draw the trap card to make Indio appear.
But you can always discard.
Correct. And I drew the beggar, so the beggar is up. So we're going to put the plot point down. So I get a new plot point now.
Mm-hmm. 6 inches away.
Let's see, and that was Millie. Millie picked that up. Before an NPC rolls for a fight or a challenge, I can discard to give them a -1 penalty.
Cool. You got plenty of cards.
Mm-hmm. And then I have to put the yellow button back out there. Boy, we are getting down to the nitty-gritty here.
Yeah, this is not
Where's
going.
the 2 cards? That increases the chances. He's going to have a 50-50 chance that's going to be Indio over there. Holy crap.
That's right.
Holy crap. So now I have to put my button out there somewhere. Maybe I'll stick it behind the fountain. I don't want to do that. Where can I put it that it would still keep it away from him?
Is there some? Yeah.
Over 6 inches behind the barrel. Okay. So I have 2 characters that have not activated.
Correct. You got Dundee and.
Right. I'm going to activate Lady Elaine.
Okay.
She's hiding behind. She's hiding behind the truck right here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a card to play? Do you want to play the distraction on her? Probably not.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Okay, so she's going to run 12 inches to way over here.
Go sit on that plot point.
Well, she didn't quite make it, but she's a couple inches away.
Yeah.
Gosh, what am I going to do with Dundee?
I don't know.
If Indio appears over there, I want to be in the fight.
Go by the fountain?
Right.
I could try and sneak through the opening in that building. I'm gonna have to run him that way. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
have to
think so.
run him
I
that
don't
way.
think you want to risk being all the way over.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna go for the corner. So I'm gonna activate him, and he's gonna run. He's gonna get back in this corner here.
Okay. Subtle. Nice. Casual.
And that's all I can do. So that's gonna end the
All right.
turn.
It is the end of the turn.
Turn ends there.
We have a recovery.
Yep.
We do? Oh,
Yep.
Okay. Roll it.
No, I need this one.
Okay.
She's up.
She's up.
Right on.
Autumn is back on her feet. Something scary is
Okay.
going on in that
I'm
in
pulling
that
a
alley
bullet.
over there.
Cards.
The alleys of Marrakesh.
Dave got desperate ploy.
Desperate ploy.
Vern, you got chest wound.
Desperate ploy.
All right.
Okay, these are both 2 new cards. Put us to the
Right.
big one. So chest wound says after a character fails a health check, I can move that character X inches in any direction, or the enemy cannot roll a recovery check. I'm sorry, or the character cannot roll a recovery check at the end of the turn. And that you get to choose which of those you want to do. So you could even play that on your own character to move them if you wanted to.
And then Dave's was desperate ploy.
Which is also a one of the new cards. So before a character rolls for any skill whatsoever, I can give that character a +2 bonus, but after this roll, that skill drops to no dice for the remainder of the turn. So I can get a 2 dice bonus, but I cannot use that skill again for the remainder of the turn.
Okay.
Now, question is, you're the director. You gonna go first with Elaine?
No.
All
Well,
right.
wait. Let me think about that. You're right. There's 2 cards sitting there.
Yep.
If
Because then you'll know.
I know it's gonna be, if I don't get it, it's gonna be him.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, crap. I'll have a 50-50 chance of it being over here. And now Elaine is kind of over there all by herself.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to get bamboozled. What turn is it? This is turn 4.
4.
So she would just get absolutely slaughtered. Or I could pitch it back in, but still again, it would, man. I think I'm going to let
him go, and then you'll know.
I'm going to let him go.
Yeah. It's a
I'm
gamble.
going to let him go.
You know I can hear you, right?
What?
What? No, I muted them. I whispered the whole time.
We whispered. No one can hear.
I whispered the whole time. There's no way. All right. I'm going to ask you to activate a character.
All right. We're going to have go up there to try and take care of the plot point.
So that'll be over a 3-inch move. That'll take her out of hiding,
Okay.
at least momentarily. And she moves up to the plot point.
So here's her peril.
Okay.
Her
And
peril.
just 2 with cunning or might.
2 with cunning or might. She has
Jeez.
2 dice 6 in both of those.
Really?
My goodness. Yeah.
Boy.
Well,
Give me the card.
What do
Or
you mean
the-
the card?
The
That?
yeah,
Okay.
cup.
Okay. 2 dice 6 in both.
Oh, brother.
What are you looking for, baby?
I was looking at what her reward did.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Neither one. So she'll take the 2 hits.
Oh,
D8.
man. Actually, her health is D10, but
D10s. Yeah, sorry.
Nope.
Okay.
Got hurt.
Takes 1 hit.
oh my.
This is going great.
Yeah.
Something dangerous in the alleys of
Yeah.
Marrakesh.
Yeah.
All right.
This
You
is,
gonna let him keep going?
I'm going to
or-
ask you to activate again.
All right. So let's start
There's
with
a trap over there.
Is Summer the better?
Summer, yes. Summer has 3 dice in finesse, so she has a fairly decent chance
Yeah,
of
that's-
passing that plot point if she can get past the peril.
Right. Well, let's do summer.
Okay, summer activates.
Peril is free pass.
What?
Yeah. Now you're
Free
talking.
pass, so no peril at all.
Heck yeah. Okay, so it's 3 die 8 for that.
3 die
point?
6.
Oh, 3 die 6.
3 die 6.
3 die 15.
Uh-huh. Hut. 3 die 15. 3 die 6. Let's see if you can make it. You only need 2 of these. You only need 2.
Yep.
Got him.
Got him.
Yeah, good job, Bessie.
Plot point is passed. Now.
Who is it?
Oh,
The
boy.
time has come.
Now we're going to draw one of the last 2 blue cards.
Oh boy.
See which one it is. It is the trap. So now, this is what happens. First, you can choose right now to avoid the trap and put it back in the stack by discarding one of your cards. If you don't, then all of Indio and all of his men will now appear around you.
1d8 inches.
1d8 inches in a random direction from Autumn. And since this is turn 4, that means none of your characters will get to activate this turn. Or my characters. None of the player characters will get to activate because the trap was revealed on turn 4 before we gathered enough information. But then the NPCs will all activate.
Right.
They will still, and they will basically just attack.
Well,
So
let's go ahead.
The girls could.
Let's just go ahead and make it happen. Okay.
Yep.
So we're gonna get a D8 from Autumn for every single one of Indio's
Was it Autumn
characters.
that rolled that? It was.
That.
It was
summer. It was summer. Yeah, it was summer right here.
They're close, but
yeah.
Not to be too picky.
All right, so let's roll for Indio. The boss himself is 1 inch away. Okay, and then 2 inches off this way for the sidekick. So he's coming out over here. One of the allies is 8 inches off this way. They will all be rushing. 7 inches off this way from Summer.
1 more.
And 4 inches, so just coming out of it from over here. So the goal of the scenario is to put Indio down. Whoever puts Indio down immediately ends the scenario. Indio is this guy right here. He has the rifle on his back. That's Indio. All right. Keep thinking maybe I ought to zoom this in a little bit more. Anyhow, part of the special rules for this scenario say that if Indio is deployed on turn before turn 5, then all of the player characters lose their activations for the rest of the turn, so no more player characters get to activate, and Indio's NPCs will now activate.
That's why it was so dangerous over there.
Yeah. And that's why they will start activating. So NPCs activate based on nearness.
The guy right behind.
Gosh, I think
Winter?
I think he was. Yeah, it's those 2.
He was 2, and oh no, he was 1.
Yeah, he was
2.
He was just 1 inch away.
Yeah.
So Indio himself is going to activate first.
Okay.
Well, he's going to get sidetracked by the lady. And,
okay. The plot point says when an NPC activates, you may discard to make them encounter a random peril.
Pick a good card to discard for me.
Distraction?
Which is a good card to discard
yeah,
for me?
she's thinking distraction. I'd go with maybe the distraction or the clear shot because you're not going to get a lot of cover.
That's true, and they're not
cover.
much in shooting.
Yeah,
so.
clear shot.
No, they're actually good shooters, but yeah, you're
distraction.
Yeah, that's
okay.
right.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
So discards clear shot, so he encounters a random peril.
Okay, it is 82. 1 with Mitre Finesse.
1 with Mitre Finesse.
That was unfortunate.
El Indio has might
3 die 10.
of 3 die 10. So he'll roll 3 die 10. He passes it easily and continues his activation, so he will go attack.
What does distraction do again?
It gives him a -1 to his might, finesse, and cunning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have played that before.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Vern.
No, it's all right.
I wasn't thinking.
So he will close with Summer and try to put her down. Indio is rolling 4 die 10. 4 die 10 to brawl
What's this doing?
Summer can brawl him with 2 die 6, or she can dodge him with 3 die 8.
Maybe dodge it?
How do you think you want to do that? No.
We will go ahead and do brawl with 2 die 6.
Okay. He's playing the scenario. He's trying to get his hits through. If he can get some hits, it'll be worth it. So Indio throws 4 die 10. Only gets 1 success. Summer gets a success. Both of them will say, take them all. We're going to drop them in the box and say, roll it all.
Red dice or white dice?
No, it's D10.
That was the point.
Red dice. So Summer is down. Indio is okay.
Oh, too bad.
Rats.
That was close. That was a chance to get an injury on him right there.
And he's been in a fight. So...
He has been in a fight.
And I don't believe he has...
I don't know that that'll matter, though, because, it won't matter. Not this turn.
Not this turn, yeah.
Not this turn.
Oh, that's right, because we're...
So now,
Well, it also...
his...
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. So now his number 2 will attack. And it looks like he's fairly equal distance from Autumn and Winter. I don't know that it matters, but we'll just roll. 1, 2, 3, it is Winter. It is Autumn that he's going after. That lovely red hair brings him to Autumn.
She's going to brawl with 3 die 6?
She can brawl with 3 die 6 or dodge with 4 die 8.
She's going to dodge.
4 die 8.
Yeah, because it's not
Indio.
He's not the...
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad to get away from him, so she could go after Indio.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He's rolling, I think, 3 die 8.
4 die 8.
4 die 8. 1, 2. Where's all that?
Oh, well, I have these.
Okay.
They're over there by the...
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's his attack. 4 die 8.
Woo-wee.
4 successes, a 7 and 3 4s. She's not getting away from him this time. She will dodge 1, 2, 3. She dodges 3. She takes 1 hit. She has a D6 health.
Come on, girl.
And she passes it.
Yes.
He is tied up there. And now the rest of them will continue activating. Go ahead.
She didn't successfully dodge. Never mind.
She did not.
Yeah.
So she is locked up with him. This one will now rush her as well. That'll give her another chance to dodge away.
Right.
4 die 8, right?
You still have 4 die 8, and he will have 3 die 6, if I remember right. Yep, 3 die 6 to brawl you.
Right.
Here is his attack. Now, do you want to brawl him? Yeah.
No, we're dodging.
Yeah, dodging. Okay. Oh man, they're landing some hits. They ambushed you over there. A 6 and 2 4s. And you dodge it with 2 7s and a 6. So you can move an inch towards Indio. So you'll put you away from both of them. Still leave you an inch from Indio. And we'll call that good. The next one that's going to activate is over here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to try and grab Golgo by the caboose.
Okay.
And she's injured.
Hurt, so she would have 3 die 8 to brawl or 3 die 8 to dodge?
3 die 8 to brawl or 3 die 8 to dodge. How do you want to play it?
We're going to dodge.
Okay.
So 3 die 6. It's already over here.
3 die 6 coming at you. 4 and a 5.
Got it.
And that was the dodge.
Right on.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to move you kind of like in this direction here. You cannot. You're gonna have to stay an inch away from everybody. So moving in this direction still leaves you an inch away from Indio, but this next guy, you're not really gonna be able to disengage from him.
Oh, she can step on autumn or winter, spring, summer.
No, because that would put her close to within
right.
an inch of him. So this one you're not going to be able to disengage from. You're going to be stuck with this guy. So now what you have to decide is now he was over 3 inches when he rushed. She could shoot. She's been in how many fights? Only one, right?
Yeah.
She's been in one fight.
Well, no, she got.
Yeah, because it was the peril, so that was when she got.
She's
So
been
only
in
one
fight. So she'd get that back with her
close range.
So either way.
So shoot with 3 die 6.
Shoot with 3 die 6.
Or dodge with 3 die 8. Let's go ahead and choose.
It's not 3 die 6. It'd still be 3 die 8. You could
Oh, that's right, because
shoot with 3 die 8.
Yeah, you're right.
Or dodge with 3 die 8.
But she's injured, so it's 3 die 6.
Yeah. No, it is not.
No, because she was 10, so she drops to an 8, but she can still roll her 8s.
Yeah. All that means is you can't roll the dice higher than an 8. So you still roll your 8s. So she could shoot with 3 die 8 or dodge with 3 die 8. Up to you, brother.
Oh, we'll shoot.
Okay, 3 die 8. He's brawling you with 3 die 6.
Yep.
5 and a 4. This could be the end of Golgo right here.
No.
She also has that chest wound.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So you got 2 successes. You got 2 successes. He got 2 successes. He's the active character. He won't try and block. So both characters are going to take 2 hits.
I hate when you do that.
Drop them. Roll it.
Do, but you do it anyway.
You got it.
The D8s are Golgos. She is injured and he is down.
Yeah.
He's down. Okay.
Yeah, he is down, but he could recover. Now you could play that chest wound.
And you can move X inches in any direction.
To move yourself X inches in any direction. To avoid him standing up and being in contact with you, because you do have another injury against you. Do you want to do that? Do you want to move X inches in any direction?
Which direction would you have me go then? On that?
I don't know. I guess it'd probably be back here behind Indio. It's whatever direction you want to go.
Yeah, well, let's do that because I don't want to move closer to anybody else.
Okay, X inches.
1.
So 1 inch, he's just going to move off 1 inch off of this way. You know what? We still have Spring that hasn't acted up.
No, it was just the baddies and the NPCs.
So that's all the NPCs.
Yep.
Yeah, and Spring can't do anything, so.
Yeah.
So recovery.
And I can't do anything. Yeah, recovery check.
Golgo.
Golgo.
No.
Does not recover.
Oh
Anything
no.
to throw? She doesn't have.
She used chest wound.
Nope. Oh yeah, we did.
We have.
Is my league the director now?
You did put that guy down.
She was injured.
She was injured though.
No, I don't think you are.
Well, they got the plot point.
We got the plot point.
You got the plot point. Yes.
Yeah.
You got the plot point.
Glad we had this chat. All right.
Okay. Yes. So roll for Summer. Okay. D6. Recover.
No.
She's gone.
No.
Bye, Summer. Bye, Summer. Roll for Batty.
Oh my gosh, he's
Batty
up.
is back up.
Oh, they would.
And that's it.
Okay.
That's it. Pull a bullet. This is an 8-turn scenario.
And we're
Starting
on
turn
turn
5.
5.
Vern gets a card.
Vern, your card is clear shot.
Clear shot.
Dave got
Okay.
dazed.
Dazed. Dazed is one of those new cards. It says when a character fails a health check, I can move them X inches in any direction, or they cannot move for the remainder of the turn, my choice. So I get to choose what the
Okay.
effect
What do you think
is.
you're going to do? You going to do something?
Vern, you are director.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, I am.
Or are you going to
Vern,
make Dave
are
stop just
director.
dilly-dallying?
What is Vern going to do over here?
How close is spring to Indio?
About that far. 7 inches? I don't know.
No, just a little too far. All right, let's have her move.
No. I mean, she's 7 inches. What, too far for what?
Well, I just was wanting to get close enough for extra shooting. So yeah, move her up to the corner of the building
Okay.
and have her shoot at Indio.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna use the pig or something here.
Yes, please.
Yeah, use the pig for cover or
use
something.
the pig for cover. Yeah. That's 6. Okay. So from there she can shoot at Indio.
So 4 die 6?
Yep.
Okay.
4 die 6. He will shoot back. NPCs do that sort of thing.
4 die 10. And she got nothing.
Nothing. 4 die
Nothing.
10.
I used all of my good.
Plus an extra.
I
Oh, no.
wasted it all.
Yeah.
Spring takes 4 hits. She'll have to roll a 4 dice health check.
Oh my.
Oh, cover won't save me.
Cover will not save her.
Oh, boy.
Spring is
Oh,
down.
Lord mercy.
Spring is down.
Well, it was
That
still a good
does
idea
mean
on my
he
part.
has been in a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He has been in a fight. All right.
Can't believe Golgo didn't.
I know. Didn't
Got
recover.
himself
That's
up.
rough.
Okay, we'll have
Really rough.
Golgo shoot him now.
Do you want to move anywhere, or do you want to? You happy where you're at?
I'm happy where I'm at for the moment.
I hate to say it, but you're gonna be the same dice either way. Shooting would actually get you an extra for your short range. So,
Yeah.
all right, Galgo opens fire.
So 4 die 6?
4 die 6, and he will be shooting back with 3 die 10.
Does he use 3 die 10 or 3 die 8?
He
Oh,
hasn't
never
been
mind.
injured yet. Yeah.
Never mind.
So
Yeah.
3.
Sorry.
Oh,
Four.
no.
Hopeful thinking.
What'd you get? Okay. A 4. He's shooting back. Well, I'm gonna get that dice back with my short range bonus though. So I'll still have 4 die 10 coming at you.
Right.
And 2 10s and a 4.
You wanna
and
block?
You got a 4. How do you play
And then just
that?
take 2 yourself? Or.
Ay.
Okay.
That
So
is
what do we have?
hurting.
Oh, yeah.
He has 2
Um,
10s and a 4, and you have a 4.
Boy, there's a good chance.
Yeah, either way.
Boy, I'll take. No, let's let it go.
Let it go. He wants to try everything he can to get an injury on Indio. Galgo takes 3 hits, and of course she is down. Boom.
Oh,
And
dang
he
it.
passes. Indio passes.
Oh,
El
the dog.
Indio is not giving up.
All right.
Whoo! You are still the director, however.
Yes, I am.
And you can make Dave go.
Yeah. You still have 2
Yeah.
characters that could try and get Indio, or you. Oh my God, there's gonna be a slaughter in that alley.
Because Autumn
Yeah,
has 3
well-
die 6. And
Yeah,
Winter
let's
has 4
have-
die 8.
Winter has 4 die 8 in Brawl.
Yeah. Let's start
That
with
would be
Winter.
a
Okay.
second fight for him, right?
Yep. Yep.
So
So
4
Let's
die
start
8.
with Winter. Yeah.
All right, Winter goes in. Winter goes in. 4 die 8. He's down to rolling 2 die 10. You get 3 successes.
6, a 5, and a 4.
Here is his attack. 5 and a 4. Gosh, what do you do here? Do you just say take them all? I don't know.
I say take them all, but
You've
Okay.
got to get some damage through. Okay, so
So-
he's going to have to roll
3,
a 3 dice health check.
and she'll roll 1.
I got more than one, didn't I?
You got 2.
Okay.
Fine, don't let me cheat.
Okay. So he is injured.
Okay.
Good.
And so is Sweet Girl.
No,
And
no.
Winter is down. Blip.
Boy.
And what's that card? Is that a what? Sucking chest wound or chest wound or?
Oh, we used it already.
Yeah, you used it
To move with Golgo.
Golgo.
Oh, okay. Was there any other thing I had to help keep him down?
Stunned, distraction, and clear shot. No.
Nope. Okay.
No.
All right.
He's got an injury now. He's been in 3 fights.
Autumn. Yeah.
Autumn.
Finish him off.
3 die 6.
Let's hope so. Yeah. Autumn.
Oh, this is called the trap, boys and girls.
A 5.
So she scores 1 success.
Okay.
He's injured now, and he's been in 1 fight. He will only be brawling with 1 die 8. 1 die 8. And it is a miss.
Yeah.
He'll have to roll a 1 dice health check.
D8. Yep.
Checking cards. Okay. Passed it. And that will end
Him, but you have all yours.
Yeah.
Right.
So do something.
I haven't activated anybody yet.
And the NPCs haven't gone yet. Yeah.
I know, the NPCs haven't activated.
So that gives him another fight. Did you already put one on?
There's no way I'm going to be able to get to him, though. Okay, babe.
Dundee, there's no hole he could pop out of and shoot?
Well, I can shoot.
But he
I
wouldn't.
can't get
It wouldn't
him.
be
I can't
in,
get to
would it?
him. All right. I'm going to activate Dundee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move 6 inches. Just going to move to the doorway here.
Okay.
So I can get a clear shot to those 2 guys right here by the back door.
Mm-hmm.
See them there peeking through the doorway.
Yep.
I guess maybe I should put him on that side of the door. All right. So
You have a steady aim.
I do have a steady aim. So from there, I would have 4 die 10 to shoot.
Okay.
If I throw my steady aim in there,
5.
I have 5 dice. And then I think I might split. I'm going to try splitting.
Okay.
And I'm going to put...
Which 3 are you going to... Or are you just going to... 3 and 2, or...
Oh, they're going to shoot back.
Yes, they are.
They're going to shoot back. Maybe that's not so... Splitting might not be such a great idea.
Well, you got cover.
Yeah, I do.
Get a sidestep.
They don't. Sidestep isn't going to help me, sweetheart.
Before you roll dodge.
Oh, desperate ploy. Oh.
You +2, but you can't shoot again.
Yeah, then that would destroy my splitting dice attack.
Oh, it would, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Because once you roll, you roll.
Yep. All right. This I don't think it's desperate times yet. I'm gonna try and go for one of them. I'll go 5 dice against
That front guy.
yeah, the ally there that's closest to me.
And see
So
it.
I'll go to 5 dice against him. He'll have 3 die 6 shooting back. Sorry, he'll have 4 die 6 because of short range. Did I use my? Did you take away my card?
I think so.
Okay. All right. Here is my Schutzen. 5 successes. 2 6s, a 9, a 7, and a 5. Darling,
Okay.
roll your 4 die 6.
You ready for
Them
this?
that me.
Read 'em and weep.
2 6s. So I guess I'll block.
2
No,
and...
I'll block 1. I'll take 1 and give him 4.
Okay. Almost. No cover?
No cover.
Dang.
All right, he's down.
I mean, I shouldn't be sad, but.
Let me think
You
if
take
I
one.
want to. I take one.
Unless you have a card.
Don't think so.
Okay. You're
Okay,
good.
I'm all right. That'll
Is
make
Elaine
me
just
director.
gonna go for that plot point?
I don't know. I think I might have to try and run her this way. I need help. Desperate ploy, uncanny, leg wound. I don't think leg wound and dazed. Enemy cannot move. He's already down. Okay.
But I like the idea that you could go X. You can move him X, so you can move him closer to you.
The guy that's down?
No, Indio.
Oh yeah. So I'm not going to play any other cards there. Let's see. Now, Millie is going to just have to take off running 12 inches this way.
Coming right
So
behind
Millie
him.
activates, and she's going to be 12 inches right behind, I'm sorry, about an inch behind Dundee. And Lane's just going to have to run it.
Hoofing.
Yep. So 12 inches this way.
And our cat, 8 inches over here.
Cat's heading off to the fountain. All right. Now we know what the cat's up to. And that's going to end the turn. Oh my God, recovery checks. This could be the end of...
No.
What?
Baddies.
Oh, the baddies. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Indio activates first.
Okay, let's use the lady plot point to throw a random peril at him.
Excellent.
And
Excellent.
we'll throw distraction.
Distraction on him this time. And use a clear shot to
clear shot.
Use the lady.
So he's down. And it is 3 with might, finesse, or cunning. Nice. Couldn't do it then. You have
3
to go
with might, finesse,
because we
or
threw the
cunning.
distraction.
So he's down to rolling 2. So he'll try to dodge it with 3 die 8. All right. 3 die 8 to dodge.
Nice.
Okay. He does not dodge it. He takes 3 hits.
Yeah.
And he is injured.
Yes.
Anybody have to stay down?
And he is injured. When
Hey,
an enemy fails
you
a
wanna use your leg
health
wound?
check.
And a
Leg
dazed.
wound. What's that?
What was that?
Well, I have a couple cards that I might play. I'm
Might as
gonna
well.
look at them. It says when an enemy fails a health check, I can move him, or he cannot move for the remainder of the turn. Or they suffer a -1 might and dodge penalty.
Well, I think I'd move him because he's not going to be dodging because the girls already went. So.
Oh,
Are
he
they in
can't move.
contact? Oh.
He can't
He
move,
wasn't
he's
in
in
contact with her.
He was not.
He was 1 inch away from her when he activated, so that he would not be able to move because because he failed the peril.
Yep.
So he already can't move. I could move
So
him.
how did he get back from what's her name there?
Because before he could move to engage her, you threw the distraction and the peril on him.
Yeah. So he wasn't actually allowed to
yeah.
move. He could not have moved. I jumped the gun and moved him before I should have moved him.
Oh, okay, right.
Move the enemy X inches in any direction. Cannot move for the rest of the turn. So this one I'm not going to play. So I'm not going to play either one of them.
Okay, all right.
So he's completely out of offensive dice, so he can't do anything there. He's just
Nanny boo boo.
Yeah. But the sidekick will now attack. So he will advance on her.
Is that Autumn?
Yeah, that's Autumn. She's
So 3 die 6.
He's doomed.
No, 4 die 8.
To dodge.
Dodge. I'm assuming, right, Vern?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have anywhere for you to disengage to. Right now you are surrounded. But you can at least keep her alive, hopefully. He'll have 3 die 8 to attack you with.
Oh, sorry. I have it.
It's okay, I got another one. So he got an 8. She needs to get an 8 to dodge it. She does. There's
Yes.
nowhere to dodge to, so I can't disengage you. The next one, they will just start clowning on her. So here's another guy coming up.
Dodge again.
Dodge
So you
again.
couldn't go between Golgo and the other guy? No, there's not enough space.
No, there's not enough space. You want space, sir. So this guy will have 2 die 6. He's been in a fight, right?
Yeah.
5 and a 6 though. She's got 4 die 8, keeping her in the game. She dodged them both. Next guy, same thing. 2 die 6 against her. Got a 5. See if she can dodge it.
Yep.
So this is why springing the trap before turn 4 is so dangerous, because they get that jump on you.
Mm-hmm.
If it had been revealed on turn 5, we would have still they would have deployed just like they did, but then the player characters would have continued their activations.
Right.
And that means that Golgo's characters would have been able to adjust to the baddies and kind of figured out what they wanted to do. That's why if the trap is sprung early, it puts the bad guys in a very... And I'm not saying that Vern didn't do the right thing.
And on the other hand, you do have a league that is pretty good at dodging.
Yeah.
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 So.
Yeah. Okay. So that's...
I knew where Indio was. So.
That's all the baddies.
Yeah,
now.
that's true.
That's all the baddies.
Yeah.
So now it is recovery checks.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Who are you rolling for?
Tell me your name and I'll roll.
Golgo.
Okay.
She's
That's
down.
important.
She's gone.
Golgo is gone.
Who's next?
Winter.
She's up.
Winter is up. Do you want to be in... I don't think you would be in contact with anybody. Okay. She could win this scenario. All you have to do is inflict an injury, one more injury on. That's who we're going to roll for next. Indio. Does he recover?
No.
He does not.
Yes.
He is a hair's breadth away, and all you have to do is put him down to win this scenario.
Is that it?
We have a soldier down. We have a raider down.
Yes, he's up.
He's back up. And we have Spring. Darling Spring being eaten by a pig. She says, not this time, piggy.
Not today.
Not this time, teacup piggy.
Right. Good rolling.
Not getting eaten by a teacup piggy. Yeah.
Okay. It would have been nice to have Go in on this, but...
I know.
All right, cards.
See if the
Dave
Deadly Assassins can win the day.
I'm all right. Ooh. You got blam, blam, blam.
You got blam, blam, blam.
That is nice.
Look at that, what it says. Blam, blam, blam. Actually, blam, blam. When an enemy or vehicle suffers 1 or more hits, the effect is the number of hits is doubled.
Oh, my.
You probably just want us to go first.
I don't really see a reason not to have you go first, really. I don't think I could really do... I could try and get in there and spoil it by attacking some of his characters.
Or, if we fail, then we're loosening him up for you, weakening him. And then you can just swing in.
I'm absolutely. I'm gonna ask...
I'm down to 3, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Vern to activate. Vern, you have 2 characters that could potentially take Indio out.
We're gonna have Spring shoot.
Spring opens up first. We know she's in short range.
So 4 die 6. You're wounded.
Die 6. He is also down to D6s. NPCs are here to cause havoc and damage. He will not dodge. He will try his darndest to cause
2 4s
damage.
and a 6.
So this could be it for Indio right here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
and the
5.
hits are doubled with blam blam.
Well, so far you don't have any hits. So far, all you have are successes.
Right. Okay.
So here is, but you're exactly right. If you decide to play blam blam, then you can double your hits. So you got 3 successes. He got 2 successes. Do you want to cancel any successes?
No.
Okay, so that means he takes 3 hits and you take 2 hits. Would you like to play blam blam?
Yes.
Okay.
So you take 6 hits.
So Indio takes 6 hits. We'll have to roll a
and I'll take
six dice health check. And this could end the scenario right here.
That's the hope.
Boys and girls, if you haven't already, please take a moment right now and hit that like button for us. If you're not a subscriber, you ought to get subscribed to our little channel. We do live videos every Thursday evening and every Sunday morning. So if you'd like to do this, you know, Vern isn't here at this table. Vern is joining us remotely in Northern California. So if you would like to do this on a Sunday morning with us, you ought to get signed up to play. We sign up about 2 months in advance. It doesn't matter if you've played 100 games or you've never played before. You can sit down remotely with us and play a game. It's a wonderful way to even learn the game even if you've never played before. Mm-hmm. Remember that we have Pulpalooza 2025 this year. Up in down in lovely Albuquerque, New Mexico, October 16th to the 18th. October 16th to the 18th. Vern and many of the Pulp Alley luminaries.
VIPs, VIPs.
A lot of the
OGs.
The OGs will be joining us in Albuquerque, New Mexico, traveling from Michigan and California and possibly Timbuktu. You know, who knows, wherever.
All of these buildings, except maybe the church.
These are all scratch-built buildings. Yeah, these are all made out of foam core. Yeah, these are all made out of foam core.
And they've really held up.
Most of these buildings were made
at least a decade ago.
Yeah, at least 10 years ago. Yeah, at least 10 years ago.
Very nice.
Mila and I made all of these buildings together as a project, except for the church. The church was made by my buddy Brian Kaiser. So come join us in Albuquerque, New Mexico. This particular scenario is scenario number 27 out of the Scenario of the Month series. So if you haven't got signed up for the Scenario of the Month series, you can get a 1 year subscription to the Scenario of the Month series. Go over to the Pulp Alley store and you get signed up for the Scenario of the Month series. What were we doing? I gotta roll
your
six dice health check.
And it's not your card, so don't try and play stuff.
Well, I have a misfortune. I could say no to the blam blam.
Why would?
All right, here we go.
That would be naughty.
Here's an interesting thing, and I want to make sure that people understand it on Desperate Ploy. It says before a character rolls for any dice, rolls dice for any skill. So you could play that when you're rolling for somebody's shooting. You could even play that on a friendly character. You could even play it on an enemy character. And what that does is it gives them a 2 dice bonus, but then they cannot use that skill for the rest of the turn. So that's kind of an interesting thing to play on somebody. 6 dice health check. Guys, have you ever seen somebody pass a 6 dice health check? There it goes. Boom. Not this time. All right, so Indio is down, and that will end the scenario. Boom.
Yay!
Right on.
Spring leaps into action. She goes over there and she scoops up the artifact from Indio while he is down, and then the deadly assassins sneak off into the night.
On.
Dun dun dun.
Great miniatures, and thank you, Bessie, for rolling for me. I appreciate your help on that.
It got a little hairy there, but we pulled it out.
Yep.
Oh, we got it.
Yep. Good stuff.
Right on.
Good stuff.
Happy Father's Day to me.
Yay! So I guess that's pretty much it. I don't have a whole lot more to talk to you about now.
Since you went through all your stuff.
I did all my stuff. How about that? This is a live Pulp Alley game. We do these every Sunday. Who does that? Who lets you see the game in its actual natural habitat? This is no editing. This is the real game. This is how it plays. None of that fancy editing stuff. Pshaw. That's so disappointing. I like watching videos on the YouTube, But I really do like finding the live games, because the edited games, they trick you into thinking the game plays a lot different or a lot better than it actually does, and they edit out all the stuff that you go, oh, that's kind of weird.
And this is really as chaotic as we really play.
Yeah, this is in the real
we're
state.
Even...
Beak, feathers, and all, just thrown in the bucket.
What's with you in the beaks?
Well, I like the beaks. What can I say?
Well, there is, yeah, you're the first one that I've been aware of doing it. I have seen Travis at Tabletop CP. He has gotten into that just recently.
Yeah, yeah, and I like watching his live videos. You're exactly right.
He edits
Tabletop Command Post, he does some really cool videos. Does Chain of Command and Bolt Action and a bunch of Pulp Alley once in a while too. Does all kinds of fun stuff, and I like seeing those for sure.
And
I like seeing his live videos.
So well.
Yes, and then he makes a shorter version, and he doesn't really take out a lot. He doesn't even his unedited versions.
Yeah.
I mean, even his edited versions are still, leave quite a bit of stuff in there. So that's yeah. Well, the ones that I don't like is it took them probably 2 or 3 hours to do the video, and then they try and chop it down to a 15-minute video, and it's like, that's not how it plays. Show me how the game really plays. Anyway. All right. Happy Father's Day to everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I see a Game Geek on here. I see a Game Geek Jason. I see a Newpond Skipper. I see a Warren. Y'all come join us in Albuquerque, October 16th. I see a Graybeard Gaming. Thank you guys. I see a Nay. Thank you so much, Nay. Hope to see you soon. Bye, everybody. Happy Father's Day.